Okay, 6 o'clock, we're gonna bring this meeting to order. Go ahead and do roll call.
Mayor Falconberry.
Here.
Alderman Piper.
Present.
Alderman Brown.
Here.
Alderman Gilbert.
Here.
Alderman Sedlak.
Here.
Alderman McPherson. Absent. Alderman King.
Here.
All right. Stand up, do a pledge of allegiance. Todd, you lead.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Everybody stay standing, we'll read a word of prayer. Lord, thank you now. Be with everybody in this room. Be with our town and our community. Be with the decisions that we make, that we do the best of our knowledge and our ability. Give us the learning and the teaching we need to make the right calls and right decisions. Be with our police officers, be with our firefighters, and be with anybody that may need your help or be in their hearts or be in their homes, dear Lord. And be with me tonight as we close these meetings out. Thank you now, amen.
Amen.
All right. Adopting of the agenda, y'all get to the agenda.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adopt the agenda.
I got a motion to adopt the agenda. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Agenda adopted. All right, y'all look over the minutes. Y'all have any questions over your minutes? If you have none, I need somebody to approve the minutes. Got a motion to approve, y'all have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Citizen, anybody here, citizen input? Having none and going forward on.
Well, I have a question.
I didn't see you, I'm sorry.
I have a question. Will we be able to comment on the items afterwards that are on the agenda, or do we comment now?
Y'all can stand up now if you wanna speak about that.
Okay.
I'll need your name and address.
Leanne Higdon, 2121 Derrick Road. And I wanna speak about the annexation of Old Highway 99. The town of Chapel Hill annexing that is not gonna bring in any more revenue for you, and it will cost you money, because you're gonna have to provide snow removal and road maintenance. Currently that road is painted, it has stripes on the road in the middle and on the edges, and I don't believe Chapel Hill has a paint machine. And the last I heard was that Chapel Hill doesn't have money. There will be other things that will come up with maintenance of that road, with more traffic. They've just put up all new signs out through there. Every sign that gets hit will need to be replaced. These are all things that will cost Chapel Hill, and there's no revenue for annexing the road.
Thank you. You have anything? Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
My name is Kathy Hrubke. I live at 2425 Crutcher Road, which is within the city limits. I've noticed I've lived here for over 20 years. I've noticed with the influx of people, we have a lot of problems with people looking at the speed limit and thinking it's a suggestion and not the law. I don't know if the city would do this, or it could be a government grant, but maybe consider speed pillows to slow some of these people down that are driving too fast, especially on Crutcher Road. The speed limit is 30 miles an hour, and they'll be doing 50 before they hit that railroad track. And I feel like it's not only Crutcher Road, but the city overall. If speed pillows were around, they call them speed pillows now instead of speed bumps, that would maybe slow some of the people down a little bit to make them realize it's a speed limit, not a suggestion.
Thank you. Y'all get that? Anybody else? Thank you. Yeah, this is the only time to speak, it's still during the meeting. If y'all wanna speak about anything that's on this agenda, y'all wanna bring it up and speak now, you can. Not, going forward. I got nothing to comment over. Any of the aldermen got anything they wanna talk about? Bring up, end of discussion?
I received a call on Friday about someone that was concerned about some town officials making a lot of allegations. Said that, they had some proof and some stuff they wanted to show us, so I referred to Todd. I'm not sure what we do about that, when they come in, when we talk to them.
Yeah, I think this has been discussed a couple times before this board, and of course, all public meetings are open for public comment, and, anybody in the public can, if they have evidence or even allegations regarding, any type of criminal or unethical behavior, they can certainly report that to you directly. They can report it, via, written, communication to any of you collectively or individually. They can appear in a public meeting, so, I don't know whether, I'm glad to answer any questions about that, but I think that has been communicated.
There's also the, number to the comptroller in the foyer there on the wall.
And they've been told that. Is this something that's recently occurred? Is this the same young individuals we're talking about that says they got proof about everybody pretty much here? Or some of them are not here? They particularly bring up names or anything? Is that something we can discuss now, or don't want to fool with it?
I mean, if they wanna be heard, I mean, we'll just make time to.
I think we should make time, if they got some proof of something they wanna bring forward, they should do that. I think we should make time for them. I've asked, if anybody's got any proof on anything, they should do that. I think there needs to be a timeline or timeframe on that, or we could set that, if that's something we could do for an individual, set up a date, work section.
Again, public comment is a place, it's always available for members of the public to make comments, and they can always communicate that 24/7.
And they've been
So-
communicated that and told us before, they haven't yet come forward. Did they say they want to come forward? Or they had something?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I think they had mentioned they wanted to handle it in-house as opposed to a lawsuit and comptroller and that route.
Okay.
And, said that they could provide evidence. And I didn't say a whole lot because I didn't know legally what we're supposed to do in that situation. Do we set up a special call meeting just for that, or is it something that's gonna take a while? Do we do it before our regular meeting?
Well, there's two things I do know, Todd, just hearsay, they have to have proof to be able to prove it, right?
Yeah, and if there were some, threat of pending litigation with something to support it, this board could theoretically have an attorney-client privilege meeting to discuss it. I haven't seen anything like that, but any other, meeting of even two aldermen, but certainly the whole board would be a public meeting, just like here tonight. So it's not like, you have a confidential private meeting with an individual that has,
Okay.
complaints, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Have y'all had a chance to go, anything else from the Aldermans? Anything
Yes,
else?
the library, did we send a letter to the library, Marshall County?
Yeah, I'm getting to that in my.
Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, sir. That's all, Mr. Mayor.
Anything else? Having none, y'all look over the reports, police, fire reports, financial reports. Y'all got any questions? Having none, we've got a police officer here we're gonna swear in. I'm gonna get Todd to swear him in, if you don't mind. Y'all can be introduced let him introduce us. You got one?
The police department has a
Oh,
different
okay.
variety.
Good, good.
Awesome to meet you. Nice to meet you.
You raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the state of Tennessee
and the state of Tennessee
and the ordinances of the town of Chapel Hill,
and the ordinances of the town of Chapel Hill,
and will faithfully perform the duties imposed upon me
and will faithfully perform the duties imposed to me
as police officer
as police officer
of the town of Chapel Hill,
as
of the town of Chapel Hill,
of the town of Chapel Hill
to the best of my
to
ability,
the best of my abilities.
and that I will serve the United States,
And I will serve the United States,
the state of Tennessee,
the state of Tennessee,
and the town of Chapel Hill
the town of Chapel Hill,
honestly and faithfully,
honestly and faithfully,
and will obey the orders
and will obey the orders
of the officers and officials
and the officers of officials
placed over me according to the law.
placed over me according to the law.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Sign it. You need to sign it? You need to sign it?
I'll wait to see.
You need to sign it?
And did you wanna go? Okay.
Welcome to the team, Austin.
Y'all want to introduce him? Introduce to everybody?
Page two.
Been a part before, welcome to the team, welcome to Chapel
Thank
Hill.
you. Nice to meet you.
Austin is brand new to law enforcement. He'll be joining the police academy starting October 6th. So he'll be, enjoying his time there. And he'll join us for, field training after that.
You need to remember, something for the chief.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, son.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, chief.
Thank you. All right, let's go on to town administrator. What you got for us,
All right.
Philip?
Well, let me be the first to publicly congratulate Austin Beasley. I think it's gonna be a good one, and, glad to have him on the team. To answer you, Alderman Piper, Marshall County Library, I have sent a letter to them, I have sent an email to them, I have called them, and I am waiting on something back to set up a meeting to meet with them. Last I heard was from the library themselves, and they said we need to meet with Marshall County, and I tried to get with them and haven't heard back, so we're still in the works with it, but we got under the deadline to get everything we need to do. Moving on to the sewer plant, we're progressing good with it. We do have a construction meeting tomorrow at 10 o'clock. As of right now, we seem to be still on target to finish this thing up, and, the guys that are doing the construction are doing a wonderful job for us. Amy and I will be attending the meeting of the Joint Economic Community Development Board in the morning. And I'll report back to you if anything is, said there. I do know that there's an archery tournament coming up at Henry Horton. Is it at Horton or are they staying at Horton?
I think it's at Horton. They, it's all over the
It's
country.
a national,
Yeah.
it's a grand national world championship thing, so it's a big deal here in Marshall County. But I'll, send you an email out about that, when I learn more tomorrow. As many of y'all have heard, McDonald's, we met with them and with TDOT last week. TDOT has required McDonald's to put a turn lane in out here at their own expense. And as of right now, McDonald's is balking at this and doesn't feel like that they should have to split the whole cost for it. So we're kind of at a standstill with that right now until some more meetings can take place.
What is that cost? Do you mind us asking? What was it?
I have no idea what the cost is. You know, it will, they seem to think it would be upwards of $1 million. So if they would have to move utilities, they'd have to put the turn lane, new pavement, painting, all that stuff, so. That is between the two of them to figure out, I guess, so. The other night, you guys had asked me if we could do a traffic count. I got with, Chief Con. We put the sign out on, Depot Street. And we've got a preliminary report. He's gonna keep it out there a little bit longer. But, on Friday, for a full 24-hour period, there were 2,748 cars that went past, the area of the park right there. That's going both ways.
What date was that, sir?
That was Friday the 5th. On Saturday and Sunday, the numbers did drop, but they were still right at 2,000 with 1955 on Saturday and 2,015 on Sunday. I do not have anything on today yet, obviously, the day is not over, so. That gets us a little start, and the more numbers and, data we get coming in,
You said it's both directions, correct?
yes, both directions. He did also give me one from, Highway 99 for the week before, which was actually Labor Day weekend, and on each side of Labor Day. And it was an average, I think, was 5,755 per day. If I did that. 5655. I wrote it on a separate piece of paper, I'm sorry. Thank you for remembering that.
What's that again?
5655 was the average. The high was 6,655 on the 29th, and the low was 4,688 on the 1st, which was Labor Day.
And that's the, kind of in the park.
Both sides?
That's both sides
Both
of the road.
sides.
Right.
But he's asking, that's 99 or you're.
James John.
Oh, yes, 99 out here, in front of the sewer plant, basically. And thank you, Chief, for getting those numbers for us.
Is that something we're gonna continue to keep up with for a few more days or a week or?
However long y'all want it,
Okay.
we're gonna move it around town anyways.
Yeah, it does count on wherever we move, we can put a counter on, which is great, I didn't realize that, so,
And those first numbers were at Depot Park area,
yes.
and the second was
And
at
we're also
Highway
moving,
99.
yeah, and we're gonna get them at Depot Park and then move it down to the community center. So it takes the Lawrence Avenue area out of it, so we can kind of judge how many people are cutting through Lawrence and all that down through there, so.
Thank you. Great number, thank you.
I did receive a report, the other day that all parties involved in the train versus truck crash we had last week, or 10, 11 days ago now, everyone did live and should recover fully, so that's great news. Been getting quotes for the Christmas lights, they're still coming in. The last company I contacted is, coming on Wednesday to give me a quote. I will go up there with them, and then, we will go from there as, to where we're going. It looks like it's gonna look really good up there at Veterans Park. Would like to get with you, you know, to try to.
Yes, sir.
To get this wreath ceremony out and where we can get to it, so. The more we can get there for the public, the better off it will be, I think.
Most definitely.
Also, the last thing I've got, just a few minutes ago, we had the beer board meeting, and, Mother's Italiano is coming into town, and they did get their beer license, so, they will be opening soon, and we're gonna have a nice new Mexican, Italian restaurant in town.
I'm sorry. We need another one.
That's all I've got, then. Unless y'all got anything for me.
Y'all got anything, questions for me?
Thank you, Mr. Phillip. Appreciate that data on that traffic, that's huge.
Alright,
Thank you, Chief.
go forward. Old business, have none. New business, we got several. This, A, to approve or deny resolution 2025-015. That's an adopting update to the construction, what is this among?
The, Marshall County Codes Department wanted to update all of the codes all the different municipalities that it serves, so everybody's doing a uniform policy. It's their requirements.
We're already doing it.
Yeah.
So what do we
It's just
need
gonna
to
be
vote
in
on
writing.
this, or what we need to do with this?
Just, yes, showing that we're in favor of it.
I'll make a motion to accept it.
I got a motion, I have a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? We got a second. All right, let's go to B. This is approve or deny resolution 2025-016. This is for Chapel Hill Planning Commission to consider. Y'all flipped over this, talked about this one.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to deny the annexation of the section of 99 west of CSX.
Okay, we got a motion to deny. Any discussion?
You gotta,
Got a second?
I'll second.
Got a second? All in favor?
Now you gotta have
now
discussion.
you gotta have
Yes, sir.
discussion.
Anything?
I got discussion on that. Put in.
Y'all wanna discuss it?
That annexation of that,
I don't think we can speak, can you talk?
No.
Can
It's
you
pretty
talk?
clear we cannot.
For
Can't
board
talk?
discussion, yeah.
Yeah,
do I?
It's for the board to
It's for the
discuss.
board to decide, we can't talk. Y'all wanna discuss it? We can vote.
I got a couple questions. I'm just curious as if two entrances and exits would be safer than one. I'm kinda curious as to what the concerns are, other than the cost of maintaining the road, I guess.
I don't like where that is located in that curve, to be honest with you, yeah. With the hill, the curve right there, like she was explaining, Crutcher Road is 30, but, you know, people do 50. You know, they're gonna take one bad corner and you're off in that neighborhood. That's genuinely my concern.
I just don't feel that we're in a position to do it right now. Maybe later on.
There won't be a later on.
Yeah, and this is your only shot.
Yeah, this is it.
If,
Cause if it doesn't go in now, I'm sure houses will go where the street would.
Why would they develop it?
I'm afraid that one entrance is gonna be a lot more dangerous than two, is my thoughts. I think this is our only shot at getting to. I do the curve though, I mean,
Yeah, just,
I
it's
get it,
right
I
there with that
understand.
pit.
Yeah.
I just, especially with us wanting the next one we're gonna talk about. My concern is the citizens. Seriously. If they're gonna put that many homes out there, think how many people's gonna try to come out of that, trying to beat that rush hour traffic or whatnot, and high school kids going into school.
There is always an option of putting a three-way right there.
Can I put this out for a vote, or y'all want to keep discussing it, Todd? We need to vote on this one, I guess.
We do need to vote whenever discussion's done.
Yeah.
I'm kinda with Gilbert saying that we need some more access inside and out,
Yeah.
but again, it's gotta be, the way the traffic is, you're feeling that rugged, that area. I go along with Philip saying you might be able to put the extra stop sign or whatever up in there to slow them up a little bit. I mean, I'd love to see speed bumps, especially in my area, but that could be an option as well.
Pillows.
Pillows. Gotta be politically correct, yes.
if,
Awesome. Go ahead.
so what we're voting on today is whether we're gonna send it to the planning commission to review it or not, correct?
Yes.
Or is this,
This is not passing it, this is sending it to the planning commission.
what if the planning commission decides that they think it's a good idea and sends it back to us? At that point, we can vote
then you would vote for the final vote to either pass or deny.
So could we deny it even if they recommended to us?
Yes, the ultimate decision is with the board.
Now come back from you.
But this is an issue that the planning commission has to recommend.
Yeah.
Did I say that correctly?
Yes, this is for, publication purposes, more or less. You're still gonna have it again.
I don't like it coming out on the curve necessarily, it's not ideal, but just really like the two different entrances there, I feel like it's gonna make it safer for the citizens in the long run. My thoughts.
You ready for call for a vote?
Let's call for a vote. Call roll.
Alderman Piper,
Deny.
Dale Brown, Alderman Gilbert,
Yes.
Alderman Sedlak,
Yes.
And just to clarify, that's a vote again, the motion is to deny,
Deny.
and so you're saying you're voting against the motion, is that
Okay.
correct? I just wanted to make sure that was clear to everybody.
see it come
so
through.
we
Okay.
have 2 and 2, so Mayor
Three.
Falconberry.
And Alderman King.
Oh, Alderman King, sorry.
Three
Got it.
kings, no. We got one missing.
Okay, no, it didn't pass.
Thank you.
Okay. It probably will come back to us, no.
So yeah, just procedurally, at the planning commission level, it was tabled, the planning commission will debate it again, and could theoretically send it back, or make that recommendation, but it would be up to the board ultimately, and we wouldn't have publication, so it would still have to be published 21 days before a public hearing.
This came before the board tonight as a timing issue for publication, still in the paper for a public hearing. Because they have, the state has increased it from 10 days to 21 days, or 15 days to 21 days.
Okay, go forward. Those C, approve or deny. Resolution 2025-017. This is for support of the town of Chapel Hill from Marshall County to reopen the urban growth plan.
Is that a 10-year or 20-year view?
This is just, well, it's been 20 years since the urban growth boundary's been looked at. We received a visit from Marshall County saying that we needed to, send in a request letter if we would like to, have the possibility of doing that. It's never gonna hurt to do that, so I think we should, go ahead and do it, but we do need a resolution stating that we intend on asking for a extension. Now, that doesn't guarantee us anything. Marshall County can always say, no, you can't have that land, but
But
it gives us an option.
Just to help me understand, if we vote to accept all this,
We're not accepting anything.
or to expand it, then we don't have to do anything right this minute, correct?
Now, this is 2 years down the road.
Okay.
They don't even have the maps ready for this yet.
And this,
Okay.
all because the person is in the urban growth boundary does not mean they're going to be annexed.
Has Marshall County approved the resolution to reopen the urban growth boundary?
Yes.
Okay, I wasn't sure, I thought, since.
I asked that,
request,
and,
okay.
he said, that this resolution needs to be worded that we are requesting to open ours. And what that does, if we request it, even if they haven't yet, I think at the time,
Right, I just wondered if they had actually committed to reopen it.
They were-
Requesting it.
from what I understand, yes.
Okay.
At least that's what we were told in our meeting, and that's why they were asking Chapel Hill, Lewisburg, Cornersville,
just, even if it were to start, yeah, so it opens up a committee basically of all the municipalities and the county to begin to work on the maps. And, you know, that will be in and of itself a several month process, just negotiating between the different entities when it starts, so.
And we'll have our own representation on that board and panel.
So,
Expressing the support. Alright, I'll make the motion to support the reopen of the urban growth plan.
I got a motion.
Hang on, but I mean, I'm not done with my motion yet. I guess, given that it'd be 2 years before it will be reviewed, roughly.
Thereabouts, he said it would probably be 2027, there's no guarantee of a timeline.
You're gonna have more resolutions to go through before we get to the negotiation.
This is basically allowing them to draw up a map saying that we could have the option later of doing it.
Once we're caught up with everything, we can take that on. Right?
I don't know what that comment means.
It's not taking anything, it's just, right now, if, someone comes in and requests to be annexed, if they're not in the urban growth plan, we can't annex them in. If they are, we can. It's just expanding that boundary. It don't put anybody in the city limits, it just gives them an option to be, if they want to be.
So I stand on my original motion to support the desire to reopen the urban growth plan.
I mean, is that correct, Todd?
Yeah, that, again, this resolution was drafted based on the assumption that Marshall County had, asked to reopen the growth boundary and had asked for the town's support, and so that's the way it's worded.
I'll second it.
Got a motion, I got a second, all in favor?
You got discussion, sir?
Any discussion on this?
It's just the-
Ain't no discussion. Got a motion, got a second, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? All right, let's go to D. Approve or deny resolution 2025-018, that's to close the CSX Railroad overpass. And that's just till we do some planning or investigating and see what else we can do, or is that gonna be temporary or permanent?
Mr. Mayor, I would like to make a motion to close the CSX Railroad overpass on a temporary status until we can gather further information and more support from the other entities involved with that area. I think that would be the only way to really control the safety of all citizens involved, is to close the overpass to eliminate and take out that temptation for disaster. So,
Public traffic,
To public traffic emergency vehicles only?
is that what you're saying?
I say everything. There's
Everything?
no way a fire truck, and I hate to say it, but, a fire truck, you can't see going up it, and I don't want him
Or coming down?
or anybody else to get hurt. So that's why I say on a temporary status till we can figure out maybe a better resolution. And it may come to the time where we, that decision or exploratory idea may be where we do open it to emergency services only.
This also goes back,
We gotta have a second before y'all start this.
okay,
I'll second it.
Got a second, now discussion, open it up for discussion, also like to hear how we're gonna plan on blocking it, closing it off during this discussion.
well, part of the discussion, this goes back to June 29, 23, and this is a copy of what we were sitting on when we went out there that day to investigate on the railroad track. This has the CSX information that was given to us at the time. It's got pictures, it's got all kinds of stuff in it, and a report from Danny. So that can give you some more information that could possibly help. At the time, they were talking close to $4 million to take care of it, and there wasn't enough money from what I remember from CSX saying that they would put into one project that much when they can do 5 small projects instead of one big project.
This was 3.955 million for the project, and we, as a town, would have had to come up with 2.9 million. They were gonna give 1 million.
And there were still some unanswered questions back then when he addressed it to Mr. Langley. And at the time, they were saying the school bus went under the underpass twice daily. When we were sitting out there at that meeting, January 25th, I believe it was, the school bus went over the top, and that's when he came in here and raised havoc with the town, and then he went back to the school board, if you remember when we were down. So, Ben was here, Dale Brown was here, myself, and Danny Bigler from the city, but then you had Walker and Reynolds and CSR engineers, you had T-Dot Atkins, 𝐏𝐿, and Anderson at the time. So if anybody knows any of these people and they can help make it move faster or get more information than what was given at the time, there's the paperwork that I kept notes on at the time, so.
There was also, if you look down at the bottom of that first page that Alderman Sedlak gave us, it said, in reviewing the observations, notes traffic count of 100.
Right.
As I just told you, the traffic count is now 2,000, which we had argued that was low anyway.
And
As you can see, it says the town says it's low, and current traffic is much higher. Well, we now know for sure it is.
so again, there's a whole lot more information that may help us later on, once we get more information from the temporary closing.
Philip, have you contacted them? Did you say you've talked to them some?
I have not.
Okay.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Mr. Mayor, you had requested how you would choose to temporarily close that overpass. My suggestion would be if we could have or obtain concrete pillars, much like what is used at the tractor pull that lines the side of the tracks. However, that being a temporary pause in the overpass, now let's look at the emergency services side, EMS and fire. I still don't think that if you just put a chain up or a gate, then somebody will run right through it and they won't pay any attention to it. If you had a hard fixed item or structure much similar to a concrete barrier, then there would be no access gained to cross the railroad track.
Are we 50 feet or less between Crutcher's driveway from the center of the tracks? When we block
On the other
it,
side,
on the other side,
I would have to go measure.
cause we don't wanna block his driveway. And I think it's more than,
CSX right away.
do what?
That's a CSX right away.
The 50-foot.
And you cannot shut nothing down that's in the CSX right away. You have to make sure you have a measured distance and all before you shut
I
that
think it's 50,
down.
is that correct?
It's different in different areas.
Different areas.
So we would have to give permission for CSX to shut down.
You cannot do
part of the way up
nothing
the
on
ramp,
CSX
basically.
property or right of way without a written permit.
So it's gonna be on CSX to let us do that.
There is a distance though, right?
Yes, sir. There is
We measure that distance and see where it's at. We need
$50,
50 feet.
from the
center.
middle of the rail on that side of the.
Thought they had that in here.
We need to measure that. And then we could just do it.
Well, my thing is, when all these 50-foot things were, it was a single track right then. Now that they did that, you can gain about another 10 feet on the west side. somebody's land.
Crutcher used that driveway as his driveway, so he uses CSX driveway, they gave him permission.
Where they're talking, it goes from that, the building out there may be on their property.
And the buses can't go under, right?
Buses can go on
They
there.
don't. They can?
Yeah, they can go on
The
there.
buses
That's what I'm
go
saying.
under
The buses can go under.
Yeah.
According to the initial report, if you were looking at it, reading it,
We watched them.
it said, well, one day while we were out there, the bus went over the top and stopped at the edge of that driveway by the old building there, where that warehouse was. And that's when it came in, so I don't know if after that he changed it, but on the one line bullet item, one item to note is daily of the school bus that DTR doesn't show as a record. There are 4 buses that use the underpass twice daily, underpass. This was verified with Marshall County School Director, Transportation Jeremy Austin.
Okay.
So it shouldn't affect the school bus. The only true truck that it would face for the fire department that I know of is the ladder.
You rescue your pump and get under.
Sure.
That will be my solution or recommendation on the temporary closure would be the concrete barriers on the city's property.
There you go.
Not restricting anything, any right of way of CSX and, Mr. Crutcher's
And then when it floods,
access. Sir?
when it floods, what do we do?
The same thing.
Same thing.
Yeah,
Same
yeah,
thing,
it's moving.
shut it down, cause you can't go over on the other side when it floods anyway, right?
Life is more valuable than a couple of miles,
I'm good with it.
in my opinion.
I agree with shutting the overpass
There we go.
down, I'm just a little concerned about not letting emergency vehicles use it.
I think like we discussed the other day about, you know, if we get a gate or something that has a lock, I mean, yeah, I understand that, but once those Jersey barriers go up, at least for the time being, people understand that this is closed, you know, we can put signs on that side of the gate if need be.
But we will have to find out where we can put it.
Y'all don't think do not enter? You don't think that'll keep?
As far as the fire department stuff, or police department, I would check with the chiefs on this matter, for one. And this is going to be temporary, so it can't be done tonight, especially if we have to check with CSX to make sure that we're not encroaching on anything that they're doing. Because it is
Check
Check
federal
with the
property.
chiefs in regards of what they think about us doing that.
Right,
And measure the distance.
and make sure the
There's
distance are
police
measured.
right there.
You got any input on this one, please?
I mean, it's a difficult decision to talk about as far as going over the underpass, because emergency vehicles do use that, buses do use that. A lot of other, vehicles that are commercial use it. You guys seen the data of 2,000 people that come through town there? It's a very highly used area. We have accidents on every road in this town, and we don't change the patterns of the roads just based on an accident or several accidents. Now, I understand these are traumatic accidents, but there is a human factor in those accidents. And obviously, we can't get into all the specifics of some of it because there's pending litigation, but there is some things to factor that in. And closing a road, when you're only looking at part of that is, I think, kind of narrow. It is something that obviously warrants a traffic study. It warrants, further exploration, but to act really quickly on it, I don't know if that's necessarily the best option. So that's about the only input I can.
So I feel if we had more time to start it before we drop it.
Yeah, I think that some real serious, information and maybe even a sit down if we can with CSX somehow. I don't know that they're gonna wanna change anything due to the pending litigation that they have going, but, I definitely think that, more study into it needs to be done before you just close the road and act very quickly on it. So, like I said, we have accidents on every other road in town.
we've been discussing this overpass for 2 years, and nothing has come of it. And there's been talk, but there's not been any action.
Not even no signs added.
I understand what the chief is saying, and I appreciate his viewpoint of it, but who's gonna be next? I'm not saying that we need to take a knee-jerk reaction. I agree with him, get more study, agree with the board, get more study, but let's put something in place right now to prevent something from happening tomorrow, next week. I mean, I'm tired of talking, let's take some damn action, excuse my language, let's take some action. We've been talking, it's time to do something. That's my stand.
Hey, it's y'all's decision. Let's do it, y'all do it, I can't do it.
Somebody that lives right on the other side of the track needs that emergency services though. They gotta, you know what I'm saying?
I got Station 2, Fire Station 2 that can respond, EMS is probably coming from Lewisburg.
Candy Springs,
Yeah.
What's your question?
I was gonna ask this question. Since litigation, or the lawsuits and everything are still going, how would it affect if we passed anything right now? Would that make us feel more guilty? Or
No.
it's a problem?
Generally, this type of, remediation type action wouldn't be admissible in the current litigation either way.
I asked that same question when the guy died, 3 people died, and I got told the same thing then to make us look guilty. We are guilty if we don't do something. Doing nothing is the wrong thing to do, I agree with Ben on this one, but I can't make it happen, y'all are gonna have to vote it.
Well, let's take a vote.
Over only? Over
Under.
only.
Over only.
Over only.
Under only.
You can go under, we're just gonna close the top. The top's what's dangerous. That under, and even big trucks can get through.
Do we have any
patience.
trailers, long trailers, people hauling hay, anything like that, that's gonna affect their lifestyle of hauling, coming through? They can go around as well, right?
They can go bald.
Okay. What y'all wanna do?
Let's take a vote.
Vote?
Alderman Piper,
Close it.
Alderman Brown,
Close it.
Alderman Gilbert,
Close it except for emergency service vehicles.
Alderman Sedlak,
Close the top.
Alderman King.
Close.
Vote? That's it, y'all do, that's it.
You'll get in contact with CSX, figure out whether we end.
Still contacting, but still measuring.
We'll try to, excuse me, get some signs up first and.
Start with signs and then
Until we
CSX
can get-
and everybody else.
Now, did y'all decide how you was closing it in this completely?
I think that's what he
He said
says.
concrete.
Yeah, then everybody agree with that? How we gonna get them out there? Who's gonna help us
Somebody's
do it?
gonna have to, we gotta hire somebody.
Hire
to do it.
somebody?
We'll get them
Where's the
hired.
Lions Club used for the tractor force?
They have the very.
They have their own.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you had a company come out there and do that or not.
No, they have some, they may have extras, I'm not sure, I don't know if they use them all or not.
I'm sure T-Dot and Belfast would have extra, wouldn't it?
Lions Club, hey, I'm not sure. They may have extras. I can check.
Is that something you could check for us and let us know, just to see?
Probably find that out.
That'd be great.
Still have to get some of it.
No, yeah.
Make sure that CSX knows where they're at.
Oh, yeah, we can't do anything without.
CSX approves.
Y'all got any more discussions about anything? Having none, I got closing remarks. If not, I got some. I came in here tonight prepared to step down and retire as mayor. But now, allegations and things I've heard since I've been at this board and this meeting, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna be forced down. I'm not gonna come out of this meeting tonight and people tell me, quit or resign because I'm doing illegal stuff. So I am not going to step down. My family wants me to. My wife wants me to. We are putting my house up for sale the second time. We will be leaving. And if I don't sell it, I will be renting it. But I am not gonna step down now and go out of here and y'all tell them that I stepped down because I'm doing something illegal and I found out about it. So until now, anybody wants to come forward with any evidence on me or any of the board members, we will accept them. And we'll set up a special call meeting, I will be informed of it, I will be a part of it. I almost stepped down 3 months ago, but people like these other people made me not do it. Cause I'm not gonna step down because I'm guilty. So, Todd, I told you, as I come in here, I was stepping down, resigning, I'm not. Maybe next month, maybe next year. That's all I gotta say. So as right now, I am the mayor, and I'm gonna stay the mayor, and anybody wants to come forward, give us anything they got on us, I'm all here, ready for it. That's all I gotta say. My family ain't gonna like it, but that's okay.
You got your priorities straight, Mr. Mayor.
What?
So at least you got your priorities straight, sir.
He's all ears.
Mr. Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to adjourn.
Motion adjourned.
He said he's all ears.
Or just post it. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I'll say that. Most of them are like.
We all.
Scan them in tomorrow. Zip them over. Huh? Yeah, I got you. Yeah.